Good evening, everyone. I hope all of you can hear me. People are writing, good evening, everyone. I can see a lot of people, Kushi, Tamanna, Sakshi, because today I'll be looking at your names from my phone because we're doing a YouTube session. So I think all of you can hear me. Yes or no? Yes. So, okay, wonderful. So we are starting with today's session. Now, as far as today's session is concerned, we all know what are we here for. We are preparing vocabulary. Now, this one-based class, always the office hours or the YouTube sessions are going to be those sessions where we do apart from the sheet. Just give me 1 minute because I think from my phone I need to just 1 minute because so apart from the sheet, we are going to have these sessions, and these sessions will be centric around helping you prepare more vocabulary. So this 1 hour that we all spend here, we're going to learn words. Our focus is obviously more and more difficult words and words. Not only difficult, some words that lie in your alien to passive vocabulary. Plus, how do I make it interesting for you? We make a small little story for you so that the story helps you relate to those words. So it's going to be do not ever get misled by the story. The story is going to be just a fun based learning. Important at the end of the day is words. If you've attended my previous sessions also, we've done a lot of story and picture vocabulary where we have done some kind of visual vocab tools. So we'll be doing that also gradually. Those who haven't done, don't worry, I'll repeat that session now. See, today's class, the story is something like this now. And we are doing all words that can be used for our fill in the blanks, for our vocabulary as antonym and synonym. And majorly, these words are going to cover, characteristic traits. So what happens is now my story has Rahul. Today it is going to be a blend of personalities. So Rahul Gandhi, there's a news, and the news is something, a message comes on the news channel that Rahul Gandhi went on a holidays in some forest and he's not traceable. Usually that's what happens. He's missing and he's not traceable. Okay. So now there's a panic all around, and they're planning to now find. Now he is feeling vague, and there is also a message that probably he's gone for the first time in the forest and he's really afraid, or he's a very timid personality. My first word I'm covering Rahul Gandhi, who's usually referred to as a coward also, is missing and not traceable, untraceable. So I'm giving you my first word. Write, all of you, make a note of this. He's a weakling. He's a weakling. He's a milksop. I'm giving you synonymous words. Ye one, so I should not be counting here. You're weakling. He's a milksop. He's a recreant. Milksop, S-O-P, recreant. And fourth is he's a poltroon. Now you'll say, what are all these words? These words all are lying as meanings of our word coward. They're all meanings to our word coward, but what is now, they have a different usage. All of them are going to have different usage. Okay, so weakling, a milksop, a soft-hearted person. He's a coward, he's a recreant, and he's a poltroon or is a weakling. So Rahul Gandhi, a weakling, a milksop, a recreant, and a poltroon is untraceable. He went on a holiday to the woods, to the jungle, in the forest, in a dense forest, and now he's missing there. So now what happens is, and all of us also know, his sister tells the news channel he's very timid. Now Priyanka Gandhi tells the news channels that we are very worried because he's very timid person. कमजोर सा है, timid है, डरपोक है. Okay, coward is, so he is basically, he usually covers. A lot of people will cover to the pressure. So covering, and he is also pusillanimous. So he is pusillanimous. So pusillanimous again means a small spirited, meek personality. So let's first of all do all these. I'm writing the seventh word here. So here, Rahul Gandhi, let's forget Rahul Gandhi, a weakling, a milksop, a recreant, and a poltroon. I will take a revision in the end. You keep noting down the words. And Priyanka Gandhi says to news channel that, my brother is very timid. He is always, he was always afraid of the woods. But now I don't know how he's gone to the jungle, but he's very meek and he cowers. Whenever cowers means he's somebody who is frightened, and he is very small spirited. So these are timid and weak. We've done two words here for timid and weak. I hope these are clear. Make a note of them. If you can't make a note of them, then take pictures. That'll be great if you can take pictures. So now hearing this news, there is total panic in the, Congress camp. And now they are finding themselves absolutely helpless. So all of them run to Modi, Mr. Prime Minister Modi. And they say, sir, you do something, you intervene. Abhi coal shortage hogi, then also Modi ji has to enter. So they tell him, ki, Modi ji, why don't you help us search or do something so that we can search? Now, Modi is a very astute personality. Astute would mean somebody who's canny and wise. I'm naming people so that you can relate to personalities. Canny and wise. So we have done already this word, but still I am taking it for people who are attending this class for the first time. Sagacious. जैसी 15 होंगे मैंने रिवीजन स्टार्ट कर देना है. एक बार देखें पहले. वीकलिंग, poltroon, weakling, milksop. कौन है? राहुल गांधी. Then pusillanimous, meek. And now here enters somebody who's intelligent, astute, canny, sagacious. But this can also have a meaning. थोड़ा cunning भी जो होता है ना. देखो, एक तो है होशियार, एक तो है चालाक. So astute, sagacious, canny, all are positive words. And then also you have a word as sapient, intelligent. So they all reach out to a astute, canny, sagacious, and sapient Modi, saying that, sir, please help it. Ab Modi is very clever, so he's very crafty. So he says, so he tells, so he's very cunning and artful and crafty. Ab ye thoda sa negative ho gaya, artful. And ab doesn't mean that he is doing some drawing there. Doesn't mean that Modi is a good cartoon maker or artful. Okay, so this thoda negative, cunning, chalak, chatur. Clear? So he is a bit crafty and artful. And he says, okay, so let me think something so that I can really help you guys out. So he says, okay, so let's keep the words here. I'm going to say a word now. You tell me is equivalent to which word? Recreant. Don't look in your copies. Please do not. I have an intention today to teach you 100 words, bete. 100. तो थोड़ा memory game होने वाला है आज. So recreant is equivalent to what? Just let me actually. Recreant is equivalent to what? I can't see your messages popping in. I can't see the messages. Okay. So here, I can't see messages. Can all of you just keep telling me how are we going to revise if you're not interacting with me? Please, on your phones, do the live chat. So that I can see your messages. Okay, now what Mr. Modi decides. So have we learned the word by astute, canny, sagacious, sapient? All are positive in usage. When you will use it for a wise man, you will say this. But when you will use this word for somebody who's crafty, cunning, chatur, then you will use artful and crafty. Okay, I'm moving ahead. Keep enjoying the story. Now, so by the meantime, I'm writing some revision words here. Recreant, I need to know the meaning equivalent to what? And then I'm also writing another word, pusillanimous. Keep revising with me constantly. Okay. Now Modi says, okay, we'll form a committee and let's send a search party. So he plans to send a search party. So let's look at who are going to be there in that search party. The first person he has to choose is fake rival. You know why I'm saying fake rival. Okay. You know why I'm saying that. All of you interact. I can't see your messages coming. Robert sir, I can't see the messages because I don't know why there are no messages popping in now. Messages suddenly have stopped. After the good evening, I have no messages. So Kejriwal, that is one of the members. Now, why we are saying fake rival? Because he's a big faku. So we are doing words for, with all due respect to anybody, please don't let not your sentiments get hurt if you're a fan of Kejriwal. Because if you're staying in Delhi like me, then even I like him, but then how do I teach you words? So he's the one who just exaggerates everything. He's a fake rival. So exaggeration. So he says first member is fake rival, exaggeration. So let's do words for exaggerations. Let's all do words for exaggeration. Anybody, any clue with exaggeration? If I can help you remember another word, hyper. Like you have hypertension. Similarly, hyperbolic speech will be an exaggerated speech. So, and let me write a word here. All of you can recognize that word. See, when I say grand, okay, grand. Now you know this is a positive word ma'am is writing. But now I'm adding another word, aggrandized. Aggrandized means where I'm purposely making it over the top, aggrandized. So here, if you can see, this is my 13th word, hyperbolic, aggrandized, made grand, over the top. If you can see, a lot of times things become exaggerated. Speech can be hyperbolic, things are made over the top, aggrandized. Can we have one more word for that, which is also now voice can be, speech can be hyperbolic, an occasion can be aggrandized, and voice can be amplified. Amplified, a positive word, but these are hyperbolic, a negative word. So you can amplify, you can overstate, an overstatement being made. Okay, just let me check. I can see the charts now. I can't see, sir. No, I can't see any messages. No. I can't see. After the good morning, the messages have stopped. Okay, so overstated. Now, can we have a look at what words we have done? You give me 1 minute because I really am. I'll just take a break of 1 minute because I have to attend a phone call on because there's some problem with the YouTube. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, now I can see your messages. Now I think I can see. Arpita, I read your message, which is hyperbole. Very good. Grandiloquent. Somebody has given me a great word. I appreciate a lot. Grandiloquent. We've done this word, if you remember, in the class. A grandiloquent speech. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, fake rival is hyperbolic. Now tell me who is this person? Not the, don't tell me Modi. Modi is not the meaning for this. Astute. Give me two more words. I need it with S. I don't need two with S. I need words with S. Okay. Meanwhile, while people are writing the messages, we can rewind. a weakling, a milksop, a recreant, and a meek person like Mr. Rahul Gandhi is lost. So the team approaches astute, dash, 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 sapient, very good, canny, oh wow, wow, wow. I can see so many people writing. A sapient, a sagacious, and a canny individual like Bodhi, and he forms a committee member. So the first member you know is Fekriwal. So you know what he's done. We'll revise this word later. 17 words we've done. Can you see in 10 minutes we've done the 17 words? Then second member in the committee. Now the thing they should approach is they say, now because it is, you know how much Modi loves Rahul Gandhi. So then he says, okay, why don't we hire a plane by Kingfisher and let's take Vijay Mallya also, because he was a favorite for Congress camp. So why don't we take Vijay Mallya also in that committee? But now Fekriwal says he's a broke. So Vijay Mallya is broke. Now we are doing words for somebody who's broke. Okay, broke means having no money. So he says, let's take a plane from Vijay Mallya, or let's also involve Vijay Mallya. But Fekriwal is right. He says he's a broke, he has no money, but he says, no, we are keeping him in the committee. So let's do words now. What words will you say? Now, all of us know the word penny. Don't we all know? See, now I'm giving you a small word root also. Penny ya penu. Or I'm giving you a word Pekku. Now you'll say, what is this? This is a word root I've already introduced in the classes, so don't you worry. Agar thoda confusion hoga, so this is money. So somebody who is without penny will be penurious. Look how I formed OUS, all of you know? No money, no money. Penurious. Im laga diya, no? Impecunious. Impecunious. Okay, is it okay? I hope we're not going very difficult. Broke, you know, और एक और कर लेते हैं, insolvent. Insolvency, people who are studying economics will know insolvent. So he's a broke, he's penurious, he's having, और इसको याद करने का तरीका pennu and pecky, pecku and penny. Penurious and pecunious. Impecunious, impossible, impecunious and insolvent. और एक और ले लेते हैं इजी सा जो हमें आता ही होगा, is also impoverished. Impoverished. So don't forget the committee members who are going in search for Rahul, the Rahul search party, and always we'll keep revising them in the class also. Okay, so one is Fekriwal, Kejriwal, who's what? Hyperbolic. Another is this person who's penurious, impecunious, insolvent, and impoverished. Penurious, impecunious, insolvent, impoverished. He's also going there. And we can keep just a clue. We are not counting this word because all of you know, all of you know this word. He's penniless. So then Modi says, why don't we take his plane? But he's already a broke. So Kejriwal reminds him that he's a broke. So he says, then enters another great personality, and that is Ramdev, Baba Ramdev. So he says, why should we take a plane? We'll go walking only, na, and switch for him. So we are also healthy because you can relate. I'm relating words to him now. Baba Ramdev, he says, why should we go on a plane or go on a car? We'll go walking. All of us, we are so fit and healthy. So we are so robust. We are robust. Okay. So I forgot the number. It was 21. Yeah, 22. Guide me. Penultimate. Bankrupt. Ah, yes. Penultimate won't come here. No. Please, Rishi, no penultimate. Bete. Penniless is okay. Pauper is okay. Pauper is wow. So robust. Then we are all eating wholesome foods, healthy. Healthy ke words de rahi hu. We are relating him to health. Health and healthy. These are words that we are doing for healthy. So he says, no going by plane. We'll go by Padal Yatra. We are all going on a foot because we are so robust, we are wholesome, we are sap, and we are soundness of an argument. That's a health, but we have vitality, sound. This is for arguments, you can say. He made a very sound argument, a robust argument, a wholesome food, and 24th can be here, which is basically saying we have lot of vitality. ठीक है, ये तो आसान ही है. ओके, एक और आएगा और रिवीजन स्टार्ट. We are robust, we are wholesome, we are eating wholesome food, we have a lot of vitality. Why should we go by a plane? Let's travel by foot. Let's go by foot. ठीक है, चलो 3 मेंबर्स आगे. कौन कौन आगे? मोदी जी, एक तो मोदी जी वाइज वाले, एक तो केजरीवाल, एक ग्रैंडाइज्ड हाइपरबोलिक, एक तो ब्रोक. अब कमेटी देखो कितनी प्यारी बनती जा रही है. एक तो हेल्दी. अब so now he says, okay, wonderful. Now we've taken Ramdev also. So what, while we are going on the foot, we'll get bored, na? So obviously it's going to be a long journey. First, well, let's do word for journey. Let's do words for journey. So it's going to be a good journey. And what can be? So it's going to, see, if it's by foot, then we don't call it voyage. It can be a journey. It can be a voyage. So I've done words as bon voyage, happy journey. So voyage, we are going to take a journey by foot. So it will be a journey. It'll be then another word for journey can be a jaunt. Okay, but this is going to be an expedition in search of Rahul Gandhi. Who's what? Let's revise words. Who's what? Give me words now. Don't look in your copies. Please don't look in your copies. Anuradha says 25 done. Chalo, fir revise karo. Revise karo. Chalo. Who's what? Give me words. I need words for coward. Quickly. And I'm putting this. Now I want only this. You tell me. You tell me here. Excursion, no. I need this. Pusillanimous, wonderful, Jivesh, wonderful. So timid. Don't give me those words that you know. Give me one more good word with timid. With C. Give me one word with C. No coward. Poltroon, recreant. Very good. And now give me 2 words for wise. 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 Very good. Wow, wow, wow. I can, the speed at which messages are coming, मैं पढ़ ही नहीं पा रही हूँ. Tamanna, Asta, Rakshita, all of you. Wow. Okay. So journey. They've gone on an expedition, and voyage is when you take a journey by sea or by another route, but they are going on a jaunt, a short trip. Excursion तो थोड़ा picnic type हो जाएगा. ये लोग picnic पे तो नहीं जा रहे हैं, but there can be a word as excursion also. So a lot of people. So this is a parallel word to our voyage, jaunt, expedition, and excursion. Okay. So now they're saying, Baba Dayam, give me 2 words for healthy. 2 words for healthy. 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 Okay. Wow. Sagacious is for wise, jaunt, sapient. Very good. Now, healthy is wholesome and robust. Okay. Now, I'm taking another word. So now the journey begins, and 2, 3 members have been decided. One a broke, insolvent, one a healthy person, and one that exaggerated because they are all friends. So they say, okay, because we'll get so bored while we are going on foot. So let's take Lata Mangeshkar also. So let's take Lata Mangeshkar ji also. So what words are we doing with her? And with all due respect to her, we are taking Lata Mangeshkar because when we'll get bored, then she can sing a song for us. So we are taking words for a singer. Vocalist, you all know. I'm not taking vocalist. Please don't give me words like vocalist. Any word that I know, I am not accepting that. तो और कौन सा ले लें इसमें? I like to take this. She's a diva. Okay, that is there. So ये मेरा 25 है शायद. चलो कोई बात नहीं, नंबर थोड़ा बहुत मुझे please give me that advantage कि कुछ हो गया. She is a wobbler. This is a great word to prepare. A wobbler, a singer. And then I'm giving you a little tougher one. Have you heard of this? Just check with me. Troubadour. Troubadour, singer. So now Kejriwal says, no, no, no singing, winging. I want dancing. So he's saying, I don't want a singer. We don't want a singer. What singer won't be good? So he says, let's take Hrithik Roshan as a dancer. So we're preparing words for singers. And now Kejriwal suggests no Lata Mangeshkar, who's a diva, who's a wobbler, and a troubadour. B hai bete. This is my B. So we are not taking. He says, no, this is not going to be good entertainment. Let's take dancers also. So if Lata Mangeshkar will sing something, at least there should be somebody to dance also. So then they said, okay, let's take a dancer also. Okay. So then the dancer that they've taken is Hrithik Roshan. So HR, Hrithik Roshan, just me. Okay. So now what are the words that we're doing for dancers? This one. See, from the dancer only, a word, dansio. जैसे यहाँ vocalist, dansio. And a difficult one, this we've done in the sheet also. This we've done in the sheet, first sheet. Those who have attended the first vocabulary sheet will find this word, terpiturian. ठीक है? और एक हम idiom कर लेते हैं, so that he can shake a leg. Shake a leg, ताकि वो dance वांस करके थोड़ा entertain कर दे ना. She is a vocalist, so they now the committee will have Lata Mangeshkar ji, and there will be Hrithik Roshan. When Lata Mangeshkar, they will get bored, so they will have a diva, a troubadour to entertain, or there can be a dancer or a person who can shake a leg. Good for going? Yes or no? Hoofer also. Okay. Michael Jackson is dead. Otherwise, surely Modi ji would have suggested his name also. Very good. Tan mein Michael Jackson to bhi aa jata, but now you will have to take his ghost only. So Hoofer also. Some people are saying Hoofer also. So Hoofer good. Soloist also. Jo aata hai, I'm not accepting. Acha, stage performer. Okay. So now 30 words done. We're good to go till 30. Still half an hour, 30 words done. Look at the pace we're going. Wonderful. So let's all go further. अभी रिवाइज करते हैं, 2 मिनट में करते हैं. पहले एक बार ब्रोक के कर लें यार. ब्रोक बड़ा टाइम हो गया, भूल ही ना जाए. ब्रोक के कर लो. चलो जी, 2-3 वर्ड्स दे दो मुझे तो ब्रोक के, जो भी आते हैं तुम्हें. पेनीलेस मैंने दे दिया है. मुश्किल वाला मैं ही दे देती हूँ हमेशा. तुम आसान वाले दे दो. दे दो. नहीं, टाइगर श्रॉफ को नहीं मोदी जी लाइक करते. रॉकस्टार नहीं मुझे चाहिए. गिव मी डिफिकल्ट इजी वंस विद ब्रोक क्विकली. I'm not getting any messages. Start. Very good. Penurious, impecunious. एक और मैं आसान वाला दे रही हूँ, penniless and impoverished. Impoverished. और एक और दो. When a company becomes bankrupt, then what is it? What do they declare? Insolvent. Insolvency or insolvent. Great. Okay, so now the committee is expanding. So we have a broke, we have a singer, we have a dancer, we have a healthy person, and we have this exaggerated fakery. Okay, now they say that this is not a good committee, so let's include Kangana Ranaut also. We need some rebel also, na, to enjoy. नहीं तो मजा ही कैसे आएगा ट्रिप में, कोई भड़काने वाला ही ना हो. So they are planning to take Kangana also, because Modi ji is saying let's take Kangana also. So Kangana is a rebel. Okay, so we're doing words for rebel. So keep remembering singer, dancer, healthy. I only am forgetting. Historian, I am only forgetting. Kangana, rebel. So, okay. So unruly. How do you behave when the teacher is not there? How does a class behave? It's absolutely no rule. Unruly. 31. 32. Give me one more word. She's very resistant to change. So that is why only they are taking her, so that she can really debate with a lot of people. So she's resistant, she's unruly, and she wants to be she does not want to be insubordinate. I hope you can understand. There is a subordinate who is working under. There is an inspector, then you have a sub-inspector. Like you have subordinate, a person who works under somebody. Insubordinate. She wants to be a leader because she's a rebel. So the class was unruly. Kanda is very resistant to change and she's very insubordinate, or she's also sometimes very obstinate and she does not want. She's intractable. Intractable, beta. She is basically a stubborn. She's unruly, she's resistant, she's insubordinate and intractable. Clear? First, we make the list of about 50. We'll take a break of 5 minutes, revise, then go further. Okay? She's a rebel, she's unruly, resistant, insubordinate, intractable. Look at this tract pull. Tract is to pull. Somebody who can't be pulled. That means she's so stubborn, जिद्दी अटक के बैठ जाती है, अटक के बैठ जाती है. Clear? और अगर इसका थोड़ा हम rebel का, like let's look at this, somebody from the army, if mutinous, rebels in the army, mutiny with war and mutinous. So that's a different story. But this is somebody who cannot be controlled, restrained, unrestrained. Clear? I hope this is clear. So now the list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7th one is Modi ji himself leading the team. Okay, so these are 6, 7 people who have already formed the team. Now, can we add some more? So these are some people who are planning to go and search for this. So now they say, okay, the member committee is decided, and Modi ji say, I won't go alone. So my staff also has to go. So let's do word for somebody who is a member of the staff. So ये भी कुछ, this is मेरे चमचे तो जाने ही चाहिए, staff तो जाना ही चाहिए. So people who are on the same tour, encourage. I'm teaching you this word, on the same tour, encourage, because they're going on a tour. Though it might be a padyatra. So they're going, he says, I can't go without my staff and security, encourage. Okay. So I'm going with my encourage, and we can also take here like cottage, members of the staff, attendants, easy word to remember, staff, attendant. Okay, so he says here encourage. Okay, I'm not reading anybody. So here it's an encourage, cottage, and attendants. He says I'll go with them only. Okay, so people say, okay, ठीक है, ले चलो आप अपने चमचों को भी. Encourage, cottage, and attendant. So the team is now completely made. There is a staff members, there is this wise man, there is a rebel, there's a dancer, there is a broke, there is this exaggerated, and there's this wonderful healthy person. So everybody's needs. Now they say, let's take, now because they're leaving. So when we leave for a picnic, what do we arrange? We arrange, first thing that comes to my mind, or I think your mind also, apart from the destination or where we are going, is then comes foods and drinks. So then say, let's take some food. So let's prepare some words for food. I think all of us know this. So this is just a very easy word. So let's take some nourishment. कुछ तो nourishment लेके जाने, बाबा रामदेव जा रहे हैं तो healthy लेके जाना पड़ेगा. But I am not bothered about nourishment. I think all of you know this. So my 39th word is provisions. Provisions. Okay? That's why you have a provisional store. Provisions. And 40th one is sustenance. Sustenance. Material required for survival. Sustenance. So they say, let's take some nourishments and let's take some material for sustenance. And then एक और आता ही है तुम्हें, edibles. वो तो तुम्हें आता ही है, edibles. तो ये हो गए अपने 49 और करने हैं बस मैंने अभी. So encourage, cottage, attendant, and he says, let's take some food, which is nourishment. For nourished food, we are taking words as sustenance, edibles, and provisions. Clear? I hope these were 3 simple ones. 3 simple ones. Now, but Vijay Mallya says, no, only food. Let's take some drinks also, no? Apart from water. Now he'll say, because you know, Kingfisher and liquor baron. So he said, let's take some drinks to guzzle down. So we're going to drink also. No? So he says, okay. So we're going to drink, we are going to guzzle some drinks. Okay, people are writing comments. Let me take that. Refreshments, acha. Refreshments, bhi theek hai. Okay, somebody saying, why haven't you taken Shri Shri? Okay, so okay, next time we'll take Shri Shri. So we keep making different stories, no? So we'll have to take different people. This time, let the search. Rahul will always get lost, and there will be a new team. Modi ji will go with. So every time there will be. Sometimes we'll send some blind person also. So guzzle. So he says, I need to guzzle some drinks. Guzzle means when you drink and swallow. We're doing a word for guzzling. So guzzle. So he says, not guzzle as that guzzle singer. Please don't confuse there. So guzzle. So he says, okay, we need some drinks to guzzle down. And then here, can we have an idiom? Because Malia says, I want to have a few. Have a few means I want to have few drinks. I want to have a few. Have a few. Okay, so ek word kare. And Malia also has a plan to hit the bottle. Now, would you be able to tell me hit the bottle does not mean that he's going to strike at the bottle. That means he's going to drink. And he says, I'm going to hit the bottle and have a few drinks. And I'm going to guzzle some drinks down. Or ek word, animals, when they swallow. Have you seen cows? Cows would bring back food again to swallow. So I'm giving you that word. This is important word. And that's why I'm not counting any of this. Ingurgitate. Ingurgitate. खाने को पेट में से फिर then they bring back to their mouth. Similarly, when you drinks, you swallow it, drink, guzzling. Okay. So Malia has all the plans to hit the bottle, have a few drinks. He's not bothered about nourishment, sustenance, and edibles. That is, he says, Ramdev will have all that. I will hit the bottle and I will guzzle some drinks down my throat. Guzzle. Okay. And I'll have a few. Okay, I'll just clean this and write. So I'll guzzle some drinks. I'll hit the bottle. I'll have a few. He would ingurgitate. Ingurgitate. Is this clear? Okay, our story is going wonderful. So up now, let's do 10 more. Bas 10 more kar lete, fir revise karte hain beta. Okay, so then they think, now what should we do? And who's going to sponsor all this food and drinks? Malia is a broke. Kejri is not interested. He's already given so many freebies to Delhi people. Kangana Rebel is not going to do it. Hrithik Roshan, she says, I can dance only, I can't give money. So they contact one very rich person. Now I know people say Mbani, but because this is a funny story and this is my story. So I'll choose who's rich. You can't choose. So have you heard of this name? Answer, who's he? And then GK is poor if you don't know him. Iska matlab GK really needs. And why did I name him? You'll have to tell me. Okay. Who's he? Who's he? Mahindra Rajapaksha? Mahindra Rajapaksha. Who's he? And why am I naming him? No, Ambani ji nahi ja rahe. Mahindra Rajapaksha. Who's he? Tell me. I'm clubbing my GK also. Who's he? Sindhuja? Who's he? Yeah. And have you heard the latest crisis? I'm just helping you so that this is an irony. Sri Lanka PM. And you know, Sri Lanka is broke these days. They're broke. So the richest man on the continent, Mahindra Rajapaksha, is contacted for the funding of the search party. Modi ji says, no wastage of money. I am not going to waste money. Baki sab to tumhe pata hi hai. Lata Mangeshkar says, I am not earning. Hrithik Roshan says, I can't. Kangana, no mood. She's a rebel. So Mahindra Rajapaksha, the beggarly, अब इसके लिए एक और वर्ड दे रहे हैं, बहुत पुअर के दे रहे हैं beggarly, और वो तो broke के दिए थे मैंने बेटे, beggarly and indigent. Poor fellow is contacted, indigent. Modi ji will always do like this only, because he's searching Rahul. So a beggarly and indigent, Mahindra Rajapaksha, is contacted to sponsor the project, and he also liberally sponsors 1,000 rupees for the search committee. Okay, he liberally sponsors 1,000 rupees for. He says, go and spend 1,000 rupees. Enjoy your life. Okay, so all of them are very happy that they've got such a huge amount. Oh, and they've got such a huge amount. So they're very pleased and happily they all pack their bags and leave in search of this. Okay. So now on the way, then they reach the woods. All of them reach the woods. They reach the woods within 2, 3 days, dancing, singing. And in between woods, now we're doing words for woods. Beta, this is our next word, woods. So all of us know forest, but thick forest is known as a thicket. A thick forest is known as a thicket. And then it can also be timber. Timber is wood, timber. But woods is jungle, forest. You all know that. But word important is thicket. So with 1,000 rupees, the big amount in their pockets, with nourishment and sustenance and edibles, and drinks sponsored by Mahindra Rajapaksha, the beggarly indignant person, they make their way to the thickets. Clear? Happy? So now, and they are having a lot of fun on their way. They had a lot of fun. They were absolutely such a nice team going. So they had fun. So if you remember, junketing. Junket was a trip. So junketing. 44. And then comes my 45th word. Lot of happiness, jollity, fun and frolic, jolly. He's a jolly fellow. Jollity and junketing. But iske baad revision time begins. 46. Escapade. All of them now are on escapade. Escapade means what? On a fun trip. Escaping from their normal life, they have gone on this fun trip in search of such a brave, coward man. Escapade. Clear? Okay. Now, all of you will close your eyes for 2 minutes. You will close your eyes and you will not be honest to yourself. Like we've always been revising words, Beta. Please be honest to yourself. I'll say some words now randomly. Don't think of a word that you know. Think of a word that you prepared right away. Even if it's one, it'll make me happy. See, out of 46, if you can remember 20 also, and doesn't mean we are all Einsteins or हम रट्टू हैं कि हम फटाफट याद कर लेंगे. We are not guzzling words. ठीक है? करें रिवाइज स्टार्ट करूं. Close your eyes. All of you close your eyes. Broke is my first word. लिखना कोई भी नहीं, मैसेज मत लिखो मुझे, अपने दिमाग में सोचो. Do you know 2 words for broke? अपने दिमाग में सोचो. Anushka is in so much of tension. Rahul will never come back. Then who's missing him, Anushka? Nobody's missing him also. Then let's do this. Mahindra Rajapaksha. He stands for somebody who's poor. So poor ke word, broke ke word, one list. 2 words. Food. 4th. Okay, wow, somebody's giving me such a great word, joy diviver. It's a great joy of their life, joy diviver. Wow, wow. Tanmay, wow. Okay. So then can we just go here? Food. Then we are taking one more word. Hyperbole. Hyperbole. I'm purposely taking this. Give me 2 words for hyperbole. One, keeping the word grand in mind. Singer. Don't give me soloist. Please, no singer. I want you to give me the mushkil one. Mushkil one. Kaun sa wala? Are you going to tell me? So here, singer. And then plus dancer. Dancer. And you know one. Troubadour. Troubadour. Okay. So now, give me 1 word, 2 words for woods. And give me 1 or 2 words for rebel. Give me 2 words for wise. and give me 2 words for staff. Now, don't give me attendance. I am not accepting attendance. And give me 2 words for journey and fun, the 12th one. Fun. We had a lot of fun in the class. Jollity. I've taken one word, jollity. चलो दो 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 सबके देने हैं और सोचो अब आ रहे हैं या नहीं आ रहे अभी भी. तो अगर ये दोनों दोनों पूरे हो रहे हैं इसका मतलब 24 वर्ड्स याद हो रहे हैं. और एक मैं और दे रही हूं, वो हमने किया ही नहीं उसको. तो हेल्दी, रामदेव को तो हम भूल ही गए. हेल्दी. Clear? Honestly, tell me how many of you are able. Okay, journey, voyage, you're taking escapade, entourage. Very good stuff you've taken. Very good. Very good. I'm really liking this now. फूड और ड्रिंक्स, तो हमने फूड के साथ ही ड्रिंक्स डाल देती हूँ. ड्रिंक्स, तो ड्रिंक्स का तो तुम्हें फटाफट आ जाएंगे और मुझे मालूम है क्यों आएंगे. ठीक है ना. तो फन के जंकेटिंग, जर्नी के जॉन्ट, फन के जॉलिटी, स्टाफ के अटेंडेंट. आई एम रिपीटिंग ताकि याद हो जाए. इम्पेक्यूनस, इनूरियस, इंडिजेंट, बेगरली. Singer, you know. Okay. Dancer, the difficult one we are revising. Difficult one is terpsichorean. Terpsichorean. And singer, troubadour. Okay. Healthy, sound, robust, nourishments, edibles, sap, wholesome. Drinking, have to have a drink, have a few. Guzzling, ingurgitate. Jungle, not good, not good. Timber and thicket. Astute, canny, canny. Okay, canny, astute, wise, sapient. और एक हमने रिबेल के तो रह ही गए. रिबेल हमारी टीम में जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है, जो सबॉर्डिनेट नहीं है. जो सबॉर्डिनेट नहीं है, इनसबॉर्डिनेट. जो खींचा नहीं जा सकता, नहीं जा सकता खींचा. क्या है वर्ड? शाबाश. जो खींचा नहीं जा सकता, बोलो. I told you the word pull. Pull, pull, tract. Make a word with tract. Resistant, very good. Intractable, very good. Insubordinate, Sindhuja, you've given me. Unruly, Arpita has given me that word. Great, great. I'm just looking at the messages. So honestly, 24-25 words हुए हैं या नहीं हुए? बोलो yes no. जल्दी से बताओ मुझको. What is this? अभी भी messages आ रहे हैं. Such nice. उत्कर्ष, खुशी. I can see खुशी now. Wow. Malika. Okay, I can find some people from the class. Or Siddhak I can recognize. Siddhak I can. Okay, Shambhavi. अच्छा, wow. Other food के लिए edibles, nourishment, sustenance, provision. So okay, it's 20 words हुए हैं. बस मुझे 20 हो गए. I'm good to go. मुझे तो 20-30 करा देने मैंने घंटे में. और फिर तुमने क्या करना है? इन पे एक एक और कर लेना. मैंने 100 कराने हैं बेटे. 50 करा दिए मैंने. 50 करा दिए मैंने. ऑलमोस्ट 100 कंप्लीट करके जाने हैं. तुमने ये 100 नेक्स्ट वीक तक याद कर लेना है. बस हो गया अपना काम. इस सेशन से 100 वर्ड्स हो गए. इनगर्जिटेट अभी भी ऋषिता लिख रही है. सलूब्रियस कोई लिख रहा है मुझे हल्दी के लिए बार बार. मैंने ले लिया वो वर्ड. अच्छा, अब नाउ व्हेन दे वर ऑन देयर जर्नी, so they met this wonderful person and that is Kapil Sharma. So he said, चलो इसको भी ले लेते हैं, Kapil Sharma. So they said he will do lot of comedy. So we are doing words for comedy. फन का कर लिया. अब देख रहे हो मैंने क्या क्या किया. कावर्ड के, टिमिड के, पेनीलेस के. हम कैरेक्टर्स बना बना के कर रहे हैं. तो अब जब भी तुम कपिल शर्मा को देखोगे तो ये वर्ड्स तुम्हें स्ट्राइक करने चाहिए. So he will do lot of. Kejriwal says, let's take him. We've got so much of budget. तो इतना है, 1000 रुपया तो कितना होता है. तो इसको भी ले लेते हैं. तो वो सोचते he will amusing. So comedy is amusing, something that amuses. something which is hilarious. So here comes my 50 word hilarious. It will be a hilarious trip. It will be fun to ho hi raha, comedy bhi ho jayegi. And he is a very witty fellow. And then we can also have, he can be very witty also. Witty, hilarious, amusing. Amusing I'm not counting because easy word, you know. So this can be, he says, let's take Kapil Sharma also because, and suddenly Kapil Sharma says, I am taking an interview with Shashi Tharoor. He also likes to join. So then Shashi Tharoor is also coming. I know people are going to kill me. I know that. I can really, if I could, I wish I could see your faces because then you're going to kill me for the kind of stories I make for you. You know, I destroy people's entire character. So why am I taking Shashi Tharoor? Because I wanted to teach you some words which are he's very fluent. Now he says, let's take him. He can improve Modi ji's English on the way only because Shashi Tharoor is so glib. So he can improve Modi ji's English. So Modi says, okay, come, Shashi, come. You teach us some words only while we are traveling. So Kapil Sharma will do some hilarious act. He's very witty. Hrithik Roshan will do Terpsichorean work. Lata ji is a troubadour. And Feku Ram will hyperbole and make some good comments about things. But Shashi Tharoor is very glib. Ab glib ke liye hum words le rahe hain. It can be somebody who's very eloquent, and we have done this word in the class. If you remember, my first class was eloquent. So he's going to be very eloquent. He's going to be glib. And और ले लेते हैं, देखो vocab से word है क्योंकि तुम्हें ये तो पता ही है कि वो कितनी vocab उसको आती है. तो he is going to be, अब मेरी तरफ मत देखो, vocabulary. I am not Shashi Tharoor. So he's glib, he's eloquent, and he's very vocabulary. So he'll teach us some good words. और एक dictionary is called as a lexicon. तो dictionary से word है बेटे, lexical. मतलब बहुत ही ज़्यादा dictionary का knowledgeable है ये. तो he's very ये X है, lexical. ठीक है? तो अब कौन कौन आ गए? अब 8th member भी आ गया, 9th member, और देखो कितना luxurious budget पे जा रहे हैं, 1000 रुपए पे. वो भी we have taken it from Rajapaksha. So Kapil Sharma is very amusing, hilarious, witty, and there is a Terpsichorean, and there is a troubadour. And another thing, there is also this rebel who will keep things under control because she is going to be a leader. And Modi ji now is very happy because Shashi Tharoor is very eloquent, vocabulary and lexical with English words. So he said, okay, I'll get this opportunity to learn some new words also. So come. So now Shashi Tharoor says, okay, Modi ji, your class begins and I'm going to teach all of you one word, and that word is greed. See, he says, I am not at all greedy, you all are. So he tells Vijay Mallya, you need to learn this word greed. And don't be greedy, he says, but learn first word greed. He says, don't be greedy and learn this word. So avarice, please bete, greed पे बहुत ध्यान देना है. Avarice, greedy or voracious. Voracious means who likes to eat a lot. Like if I say, let me help you remember this word. All of you think of what things you do too much. Let's say, for example, somebody likes to travel a lot. Somebody likes to read a lot. Somebody likes to play. He's a voracious reader. He's a voracious eater. 30-40 momos खाई जा रहे हैं. And now Modi ji, Shashi Tharoor says, all of you are very greedy. Baba Ram, you are also very greedy because you have made such a big money. Look at me, I'm so nice, I'm not at all greedy. And see, Vijay Mallya, it is because of your greed you have become broke. So avarice and voracious are our words. So he says, I am now, Modi ji, learn words. Avarice, all of you, Modi ji, learn words. Avarice and voracious. Don't be voracious eaters. Baki sab mein karo. You are a voracious traveler. Bahut achhi baat. You are a voracious reader. Be a voracious reader for RC and don't have greed for money, avarice for money. Avarice. Avarice. ठीक है? Is this okay? ये तो आते हैं hilarious, eloquent, glib, vocabular and lexical. Okay, I'm moving further, beta. Okay, are you making a note na? Pakka na? Chalo. So he says, be all of you, don't be greedy, avarice and this. Okay, then he says, then now what is happening? Lot of in the way, on the way they get very tired now. They are very tired of walking so many. They're extremely tired now. So they've been walking across the jungle for almost hours and they're now absolutely tired. Ab I am going to teach you words for tired. एक तो अपने को आता है, this I'm not going to count. Fatigued, yeah, fatigue. This we know. But this is a good word. All of them feel as if they are wasted. See, there is a wasting disease also. It doesn't tire you, bete. It makes you weak so much. Like cancer is a wasting disease. Now, what does that mean? That means tissues gradually become tired and they die off. Wasted. I feel all my efforts are wasted. Ek to wo hai. But wasted, time is wasted nahi. I feel wasted after so much of hard work. So, wasted. Numbers kuch bhi ho rahe ho, thode word, please give me that because I forget. I'm more bothered about words than I'm bothered about कि मैं number भी याद रखूं. Exasperated. Speak once the word so that you know the pronunciation. Exasperated, tired. अच्छा, अब इसका एक हम यहाँ पे idiom भी कर लें. Dead, idiom भी तो आते हैं अपने को. Dead on one's feet. अब देख लो तुम, वो चल ही नहीं पा रहे, मर गए, हमारे पाँव ही मर गए. Dead on one's feet, wasted, fatigued, exasperated. Condition has become absolutely, हम extremely tired हो गए. बेचारे ये चल चल के ढूंढ रहे हैं राहुल गांधी को. राहुल गांधी, उधर ऋतिक रोशन, लता मंगेशकर गाने भी गा रही हैं, Baba Ramdev fit. Then he says, okay, let's do some exercises, and then they all perform some yoga in the jungle. Okay, but lot of tomfoolery has happened. Stupid things. So now Modi ji says all of you are doing a lot of tomfoolery. They all are dancing, singing, comedy is happening. He says this is a lot of stupid work has happened. He says tomfoolery is stupid. Fool and tomfoolery, stupid. And so now he says a lot of tomfoolery or absurd things have happened. Tomfoolery, I'm giving you another word for absurd. You all are doing a lot of absurd things. Absurd. So what are those? Something which is inane and insane. और एक में और वर्ड दे रही हूँ, tomfoolery भी बेटे वही है. ये tomfoolery, absurd, inane, insane and ludicrous. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड्स हैं. हमें बिल्कुल प्लीज आप चिंता मत करना, आज नहीं सारे याद होंगे, बट क्लास में तो करेंगे ही ना. अगर हम ऐसी 5-7-10 क्लासेस भी करेंगे तो हमारे 500-600 वर्ड्स हो नहीं जाएंगे. क्लास में यू ऑल नो वी आर रेगुलरली डूइंग 20 वर्ड्स. सो प्लीज, my objective is to tell you these are your focus centric words. Gradually over a period you have got time, so gradually lot of things. I am doing a lot of tomfoolery here. So tomfoolery, stupid, absurd, inane, insane आता है तुमको, and ludicrous, worthy of making fun of. So he says now there will be man ki baat. Okay, now he says ridiculous. Very good, somebody's already given me. अच्छा, अर्पिता सिंह कि राहुल को छोड़ दो जंगल में, छोड़ दो. Okay, अर्पिता, as you say, we'll leave him there only. अच्छा, ओके. वो कोई कह रहा है टेक पीवी. अब देखो सब अपने अपने अच्छे अच्छे कैरेक्टर्स ले आए. कोई कह रहा है पीवी सिंधु को ले जाओ, कोई कह रहा है टाइगर श्रॉफ को ले जाओ, उनको ले जाके बैडमिंटन वहां पे बैडमिंटन करा दें सबका एक टूर्नामेंट। अच्छा, अगली बार पीवी सिंधु को ले जाएंगे और वो फिर बैडमिंटन के सारे हम गेम्स के वर्ड्स कर लेंगे। चलो ठीक है, अगली बार सचिन तेंदुलकर को ले जाएंगे और पीवी सिंधु भी ले जाएंगे, तो सचिन तेंदुलकर पीवी सिंधु को क्रिकेट सिखाएगा, ऐसे कर लेंगे। चलो नेक्स्ट स्टोरी, तुमने मुझे आइडिया दे दिया। ओके, just Arpita will do some more and beta will just 10 more beta. So fun, we can just do, and I then don't worry if last 10 minutes will just last 10-15 minutes will only revise. So this is now there is going to be Man Ki Baat. So Modi ji now tells everybody why petrol prices are going up. He's no longer interested in tomfoolery. He says, no, there will be Man Ki Baat on rise in the petrol prices. So everybody is very happy because that Man Ki Baat is very reflective. And see how much relevance that has there. They're all searching Rahul, and it is a very reflective thing. So it's very serious matter to discuss their grave, reflective, and brave. And we can also have something which is very serious, opposite to Tom. Why I'm doing this? Please, tomfoolery opposite din. So he said, I'll do Man Ki Baat here only. And all of you listen to me. That is going to be a very serious topic, which is on Indian economy and rising petrol prices. All of you drive cars and are very greedy with money. So listen to my Man Ki Baat reflective. Now I have learned a word, avarice and greed and voracious from a vocabulary, from a lexical. Okay, I hope I'm able to help you revise. So he does a reflective talk, on a grave topic, which is Man Ki Baat. Okay, it is no longer ludicrous, insane, and inane. It's a very serious talk. Now, suddenly there is a sound nearby, and they spot Rahul Gandhi also listening sitting on a tree branch and listening to Man Ki Baat. And all of them, now Rahul Gandhi is super excited to see Modi ji, and he embraces Modi ji. He embraces because he also listened to the serious talk. He embraces, hugs. He hugs, but he hugs Modi ji, and then what he does, and he clearly does a dance and a song sequence is performed by all of them in the jungle, and all of them are absolutely, they return back with delighted and bring back Rahul Gandhi back to Delhi. Okay, so these are my 68 words. I'll add 2 more so that we can say something. Earlier Rahul Gandhi was earlier very sad, but seeing Modi ji, he's absolutely super excited and he hugs him. So sad ke kar lete hain, which is despair. 70 to kare, number will be good then. Despair and forlorn. He was feeling very forlorn, but immediately when he heard Modi ji's bhaiyon and behno, he was there nearby only, and he was so happy to hear Modi ji, and he embraced Modi ji, hugged him, and thanked him for such a wonderful and a luxurious. Everybody thanked Modi ji for such a luxurious journey. Clear? All of you happy? Chalo, it's 20 minutes left for the session, and this 20 minutes now begins our revision time. We've had a lot of fun. अच्छा, मुझे तो इतने सारे messages आ गए. I'm so sorry, मैंने देखे नहीं. Give me 1 minute, और अब मैं तुमको रिवाइज कराने वाले. चलो पीछे से करते हैं, पहले पीछे से, और फिर लास्ट 4 मिनट तुम्हें हमेशा पता है अपना क्या होता है, फास्टेस्ट फिंगर फर्स्ट. अभी कोई मैसेज टाइप नहीं करेगा मुझे, अभी रिवीजन टाइम है. अच्छा, सैड का किसी ने मुझे डोलफुल और मेलेंकली भी दे दिया. सी बट हियर दीज स्पेशल सेशंस आई वोंट टेक एनी वर्ड that we have done in the class. So ye pura fresh, it's like a clean slate enjoyment class, and it is going to be fun learning. So here I'm going to take थोड़ा कंगना का रोल मैंने काट दिया है क्योंकि लोग थक गए थे, अदरवाइज शी आल्सो हैड टू डू सम एक्ट बिकॉज माय शीट हैड हर वर्ड आल्सो, बट नेवर माइंड। तो कंगना अगली बार कर लेगी कुछ, दोबारा घूम जाएगा राहुल गांधी या कोई और को घुमा देंगे। चलो लेट्स टेक सम वर्ड रिविजन। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ये जो न्यू वर्ड्स हमने किया हम वो करते हैं, फिर हम बाद में एक सीक्वेंसिंग में कर लेंगे। टायर्ड, टायर्ड, क्लोज योर आईज। टायर्ड, exasperated, fatigue, wasted. Exasperated, fatigue, wasted. Now understand why we're doing on YouTube. तुम जितनी बार चाहो मुझे सुन लेना, तो तुम्हें याद तो मैंने ही करा देने हैं, फिर तुम टेंशन क्यों ले रहे हो? Sad, forlorn, forlorn. He was feeling forlorn, lost हो गया था बेचारा जंगल में, and also felt very gloomy, melancholic, despair. He was in despair. Now, Modi ji's Man Ki Baat, a serious talk, grave and reflective. Grave and reflective. ठीक है? And Shashi Tharoor is what? Somebody who's glib. Glib मैंने लिख दिया, तुम आंखों बंद करके सोचो कौन कौन से याद किए तुमने। लेक्सिकल और कौन सा किया था? बोलो। लेक्सिकल, मन में बोलो सारे। और वोकैबुलर, एलोक्वेंट। अब कॉमेडी का दे दो, अम्यूजिंग नहीं मुझे चाहिए, अम्यूजिंग जो आता है वो बताओ। हिज शो इज वेरी डैश, एच से, एच। हिलेरियस और अम्यूजिंग जो हमें आता है, और कौन सा ले लें बेटे? विट्टी। शशि थरूर, वेरी एलोक्वेंट एंड वेरी वोकैबुलर। सीरियस, अच्छा एक, डोंट डू दिस टॉम फूलरी, एब्सर्ड थिंग्स। एब्सर्ड के बोलो, एब्सर्ड के इनसेन, इनेन और ल्यूडिकरस। ल्यूडिकरस करो, रिडिकुलस से करो, ल्यूडिकरस, रिडिकुलस भी, बिजेयर, टॉम फूलरी, एब्सर्ड, रिडिकुलस, और वहां पे सीरियस टॉक, ग्रेव और रिफ्लेक्टिव। ओके। बेगर लाइक, बेगर लाइक, महिंद्रा राजापक्षा, बेगर लाइक, बेगरली। और पॉपर तो तुम्हें आता है, पॉपर मुझे पता है, पॉपर मत देना। और कौन सा करें बेटे? इम्पेक्यूनस, इंडिग्नेंट, इम्पेक्यूनस, शाबाश, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड। फूड, वो तो पहले ही रिवाइज कर लिया था। फूड, प्रोविजंस, एडिबल्स, नरिशमेंट। ये याद रहेगा ना? एक्सैस्परेटेड भूलोगे तो नहीं? अच्छा चलो, अब कौन सा वर्ड सिखाया था शशि थरूर ने मोदी जी को? कौन सा वर्ड सिखाया था? तो कौन सा वर्ड सिखाया था? मैं मैसेज देख रही हूँ अब सबको। अच्छा, उन्होंने कोई होलसम सिखाया था? कोई होलसम नहीं सिखाया मुझे, होलसम लिख दिया किसी ने। नहीं, प्रोविजन, प्रोविजन तो आता है मोदी जी को। कौन सा वर्ड सिखाया था? अच्छा देखो, अब नरिशमेंट, सस्टेनेंस, ठीक है। नहीं, ग्लिब तो नहीं सिखाया था, वो तो खुद सिंधुजा हिज ग्लिब। व्हाट वर्ड डिड ही टीच? एवरेस, 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 शाबाश। Embrace. Modi ji was taught this word Everest, and I told you, all of you need to be voracious, voracious, okay, and Everest. वो कर, please don't be greedy. चलो, अब ये हमने पीछे के भी सब कर लिए, अब आ जाओ एक एक कैरेक्टर, कैरेक्टर पे। अब तुम्हें मुझे वर्ड्स देने, एक एक कैरेक्टर पे। केजरी, मैंने सारे नहीं लिखने, केजरी। या मैंने एक वर्ड लिख दिया, हाइपरबोल। अब इसका मतलब मुझे हाइपरबोल नहीं चाहिए, और कॉपी में देखा ना फिर, इट्स अ सिन टू सी इन द कॉपी। डोंट बी अ सिनर, डोंट सी इन द कॉपीज। वरेशियस, हाँ, वेरी गुड। अब हाइपरबोल के गिव हियर, चेक फॉर योरसेल्फ हाउ मेनी यू नो। 1 2 3। Oh, my phone, I can't see your messages now. Overstated, wow. hyperbolic, grandiloquent, exaggerated, but अभी भी मेरा वर्ड नहीं आया, एक मतलब का वर्ड ग्रैंड से बना दो, ग्रैंड, मेकिंग इट ग्रैंड, मेकिंग इट ग्रैंड, भव्य, ग्रैंडिलोक्वेंट तो हो गया, वो नहीं चाहिए मुझे, एग्जैजरेटेड हो गया, और वो अभी भी नहीं आया, ए ग्रैंडिजमेंट, मेकिंग इट ग्रैंड, एम्पलीफाइड, शाबाश, अब सारे आ गए। अब इसके करो, रामदेव, आई एम नॉट सिंग जी विद ऑल ऑफ देम, ठीक है कोई बात नहीं, रामदेव, एंड में जी बोल देंगे सबको, ठीक है। चलो अब इसके कर दो, हेल्थ के वर्ड्स करो बेटे, हेल्थ, aggrandized, very good Malika, Malika very good, aggrandized, चलो रामदेव, healthy, wholesome, wholesome था, robust, ये तो मैंने बता दिया तुम्हें, vitality, शाबाश, बस बस, argument will be, how will the argument be healthy, I'm making a very healthy argument, ठीक है, ये नहीं, क्या बोलोगे तब, sound, very good, sap, very good। अब लेते हैं ये वाले, broke, broke के करो, he has declared dash dash dash, very good, very good, Ramsha, Utkarsh, Sanya, Muskan, all of you are replying to me, my made like wonderful thing happening। So broke के words दो, insolvent, very good, insolvent। अब मैं ये randomly ला रही हूँ एक word, sad, sad के बोलो, sad, और tired, अभी मैं करा कर आई हूँ इसलिए वापस से, सैड, ही वाज फीलिंग व्हाट, मेलैंकली, डोलफुल, ये तो मैंने कराई नहीं, कहोगे फिर कौन से, शाबाश, पेनोरियस, ये ब्रोक के तो तुमने मुझे सारे अच्छे से, ब्रोक बड़ा अच्छे से तुमको याद हो गया, टायर्ड और सैड, सैड के कौन से थे, ग्लूमी था, एक तो ग्लूमी, एक वो कैसा फील कर रहा था, फॉरलोन, फॉरलोन लग रहा था उसको, टायर्ड हो गए थे सारे बेचारे, बहुत थक गए थे, कैसे हो गए थे सारे, क्या हो गए थे, एक्सैस्परेटेड, वो तो ठीक है, और फटीग तो ठीक है, और कैसे चीजें क्या हो गई थी, जैसे चीजें अपने घर में क्या हो जाती हैं, टायर्ड को क्या बोलते हैं तब, वेस्टेड, वेस्टेड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड। सिंगर का एक वर्ड मुझे मुश्किल ही चाहिए, सिर्फ मुश्किल वाला जो मुझे नहीं आता, और डांसर का भी ऐसे एक मुश्किल ही चाहिए, एक ही चाहिए, वो ही आया हुआ है ऑप्शन में, बाकी नहीं आया। वेरी गुड, अब देखो कितने लोग, अनुराधा वेस्टेड, बहुत अच्छा, सब, उत्कर्ष, सिंधुजा, शांभवी, ऑल ऑफ यू डूइंग वंडरफुल बेटा, वंडरफुल वर्क। ओके, सिंगर ट्रेबडोर, और डांसर, डांसर ट्रेपिचोरियन, ट्रेपिकोचोरियन, ओके। और सैड का एक हम ये भी याद कर सकते हैं, डेस्पेयर, डिस्पेयर, फॉरलोन, ठीक है। अच्छा, जैसे वो सब लोग मिले मोदी जी को, वो मोदी जी की सीरियस स्पीच का नाम बताओ, सीरियस का बताओ, सीरियस, और एक मुझे बताओ जो वर्ड उसने अपने को ग्रीड का एक वर्ड दे दो, दो वर्ड दे दो ग्रीड के, और सीरियस के दो वर्ड दे दो। वाह 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 वाह, मैं कितना गुड कहूँ, बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा, आई एम रियली लाइकिंग द वे यू गाइज आर पिकिंग अप द वोकैबुलरी। मुझे वो फोन में मैसेज आ रहे हैं तो मैं फोन में देखना पड़ रहा है, जैसे डोंट थिंक कि मैम वन बेंड करके क्या कर रही है, मिजरेबल, ओके, मिजरेबल, ठीक है, रिफ्लेक्टिव, शाबाश, रिफ्लेक्टिव, एंड रीड के एवरेस्ट एंड वोरेशियस, ऑल ऑफ यू बी वोरेशियस रीडर्स, but do not have greed, avarice for money. That's the lesson he told you. And Kapil Sharma's acts are hilarious. All of them felt wasted, and with his hilarious act, and with the troubadour singing Ole Ole, and Ritik Roshan, the dancer dancing on the song, entertained Modi ji. Everybody was full of fun, and drinks. Vijay Mallya was guzzling some drinks down the throat. Fun and guzzle. Fun and guzzle. Lata Mangeshkar ji singing Ole Ole, and Ritik Roshan, the dancer, dancing to the tune, and Kangna Ranaut acting like their leader, not acting insubordinate. She was a rebel there. Musing, ingurgitate, very good. Ingurgitate, guzzle, fun, jollity. All of them were going on a journey. They went on a journey to the woods with a liberal. We'll do next time word liberal also, liberal budget. Journey and woods. And Kangna Rawat was not very happy. She was very unruly, misbehaving, unruly, jollity, because Ritik Roshan was there, na? So she has to act crazy. So that's why I brought this controversy. So, but I time nahi hai mere paas. Woods, jungle, give me thick jungle, thick jungle. Dense, उसका क्या? Thicket, thick से thicket. Journey का दे दो. Expedition, jaunt. और बहुत मजे कर रहे थे. Jolly fun था तो junketing. Jollity and junketing. Jolly and junketing. खाने वाने खा रहे थे, नरिशमेंट, एडिबल, सस्टेनेंस खाई जा रहे थे, ड्रिंक्स पी रहे थे और वोकैबुलरी सीख रहे थे और मजे कर रहे थे. सो दे हैड ऑल गॉन ऑन एस्केपेड. ठीक है, वर्ड सीख रहे थे, मजे कर रहे थे. और जैसी राहुल गांधी ने वो स्पीच सुनी, उसको मोदी जी मिल गया और ही गॉट वेरी हैप्पी, सुपर डिलाइटेड टू सी मोदी जी, एंड ही हग्ड हिम. हग का एक वर्ड दे दो, हग. हग्ड हिम. Expedition, voyage, very good. Jaunt, hug. Embraced, fun, embrace, edibles, very good, very good. Now done. Last 5 words, and we're playing the game. I'm just doing a test now. I'm doing a test, and I want you to fill these words. I don't know. Okay. चलो ये 5 करो. करो, देखो सब आ रहे हैं. पहला वर्ड कौन सा है? पहला वर्ड, पहला, पहला लेक्सिकल, लेक्सिकल. दूसरा फोर, लोन. तीसरा लोगों ने ढूंढ लिया, वेरी गुड. सब सस्टेनेंस, सस्टेनेंस, voracious and ingurgitate. Are you able to find them? Wow. So that's all. Anything else? If you have any doubts, anything that's not clear in today's class, we can do दो तीन और कर लेते हैं. अपने पास टाइम है तो हम क्यों वेस्ट करें, हम 2-3 और कर लेते हैं, इसमें कर लेते हैं. अब मुझे पुअर के एक वर्ड चाहिए, पुअर का एक वर्ड, और एक वर्ड मुझे चाहिए इसका वाइज का, एक चाहिए. बट वो नहीं चाहिए, एक वर्ड जो ए से स्टार्ट होता हो. पुअर का एक वर्ड जो राजा पक्षा के लिए मैंने तुम्हें सिखाया है, इन से स्टार्ट होता हो. ऐसे भी अब ऐसे चाहिए मुझे. और एक वाइज का सी से स्टार्ट होता है, जो मोदी जी के लिए हमने यूज किया था। हाँ, इन से बेटे, पुअर का इन से ना, मैंने तो पुअर का इन से ही चाहिए मुझे, तो इन से मैंने आई एन से ही एक्सेप्ट करना है। बैगरली वैगरली लिखते रहो तो मुझे, मैंने लेना ही नहीं। नहीं, एस्ट्यूट भी नहीं। हाँ, ये तो एस्ट्यूट है, ये पहचान लिया तुमने। तो ये कौन करेगा? इन, व्हाट डिड आई टीच यू हियर? इंडिग्नेंट, इंडिजेंट, इंडिजेंट, पॉपर, इंडिजेंट, पॉपर। ये वापस से इंडिजेंट, एस्ट्यूट। वाइस का एक और सी से दे दो, कैनी, कैनी। टायर्ड ऑन वन फीट क्या होगा? टायर्ड ऑन वन फीट, ओ सॉरी, डेड ऑन वन फीट, में गलत बोल रही हूँ। डेड ऑन वन फीट, टायर्ड, ओके। एंड हैव अ फ्यू, हैव अ फ्यू ड्रिंक्स एंड हिट द बॉटल, ये हमने वो किए। और एक मुझे वर्ड ये बताओ, अब क्या, मैंने नहीं बताना, शायद तुम पकड़ पाओ। अब पकड़ पा रहे हो? मैं तो वही आदत पड़ी हुई है ऊपर मैसेज देखने की। ओ वाह, 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 ये नहीं, ये वाला बताओ कौन सा लिखा है मैंने? ये कौन सा लिखा है मैंने? ड्रिंक के लिए नहीं है, इस कौन सा लिख दिया? हाँ, वेरी गुड, शाबाश। ये जो अंजलि, वाओ, अंजलि, यू द फर्स्ट वन, अंजलि राहुल, ल्यूडिक्रस। चलो, खत्म। Enjoy, have a safe day, and rest now, and gradually learn my, and find one meaning for each. This class will turn into 150 words. Can you do that? 150 words from 1 hour of session. What more can I expect from you guys? It was a nice session. Teaching you all has been fun, because why? Because until unless you write these messages to me, it will become very boring. So it was fun learning with you. So great work done, and it will become great if you can prepare one more word for each of the words that we learned, and it will turn this class into 150. So your effort that we are planning to do in 1 month can be done through one session of YouTube, and you can rewatch till it's here. Prepare one more and rewatch these sessions, so that you become absolutely comfortable with these words. That's all for the day. Stay safe and bye. Any doubts for anybody? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the appreciation. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So bye.